Sonic Mania is great!
indiejacob.
Sonic was really popular in the 1990s, like he was up there. Now technically, yes, I grew up with Sonic. His popularity was unprecedented when I was but a young steed roaming the lands of the greater Indiana plains. Although I didn't really grow up with him. Yeah, sure, I'd played his games from time to time when I went to my cousin's house, and then I finally got the Sonic 3 and Knuckles port on my Windows 98 piece of trash, and yeah, it was a shit. These games were fun. Now, was I ever massively addicted to them like my old pal Gilly?
Sonic Mania is f***ing great.
Pew. But I certainly enjoyed my time with these gyms and their follow-ups, the Sonic Advance series. You see, I was more of just a Mario guy. Like, I really liked Nintendo a whole lot more, and for some reason, the aura of a chubby Italian plumber who rode dinosaurs and could literally shoot fire from his fist just appealed more to me. And saying it out loud like that pretty much answers why I thought Mario was cooler. But Sonic was also there too, and hey, he was kind of fun. So yeah, it certainly surprised me whenever I saw the announcement of Sonic Mania, which was going to be a return to form for the series, seeing how it was dragged through the equivalent of a cow's ass, then it was shat out onto a field to be left for dead, then another cow ate it, shat it out also, and then it just kind of sat there and deteriorated for years to come. So yeah, this game is basically curing cancer. Oh my god, the speed sections! A modern Sonic game finally gets the speed sections correct. The team behind this understands the pacing of the levels and just wants to thrust you into the shackles of speed. It's so refreshing. That's just one thing the 3D Sonic games have never truly adapted correctly, in my opinion. There's just something so invigorating about taking your time, exploring the level, finding its nooks and crannies, and then BAM! You're blazing sections left and right like you stole some coke from an angry gang. And you're not just doing loop-de-loops anymore. You're going vertically or horizontally, being shot out of canyons, twists, corkscrews, and other things. It's just incredible. The game knows just when to reward you with a blistering fast speed section that keeps you on your toes and has nothing but good old-fashioned fun. And then whenever that's done, you just go back to exploring the level, trying to stay alive, and hoping that Sonic Boom never gets another game. And I'm also just proud to say Sonic doesn't control like a pile of baby vomit this time around. He feels tight and fluid. Nothing feels cheap because you're totally within control of your character. So whenever I die, it always feels like my fault. And that's really important in video games because whenever arbitrary difficulty wedges itself in there, that's just not fun for anyone. Well, it shouldn't be, because if you like things that are hard just because they're hard, then you're objectively and scientifically wrong in every possible account. And speaking of difficulty, man, the later levels just kick me right in the sack. God, I don't even know how many times I played Oil Ocean Zone, because I just couldn't beat it. But guess what? I was still having a blast for the most part, because the game understood when to take a step back and just give me a break with some speed. So yeah, the later levels can just flat out destroy you if you're not on your toes, but I am happy to report that every single one of the bosses all felt like they were at just the right level of difficulty. Like, I never felt like there was this impossible force just stuck in front of me, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get rid of them. Because some games do this. Some games cram a difficulty spike down your throat thinking that's fun, or that's good game design. But I'm also happy to report here that Sonic Mania doesn't do that either. It teaches you the ropes and makes sure the player is acclimated to their surroundings at all times.
And the music is so good!
Oh, and by the way, the colors are like super vibrant and just really pop out the screen at all times. I just kind of see it as a nice evolution to the older games because it's not necessarily trying to be something incredibly different. Now, I never really played Sonic CD, but I am happy that they went with that sort of vibe because 32-bit is just, it's quite pleasing to the eye, and it adds a little butter to the biscuit if you know what I'm saying. I actually take art style very, very seriously in games, and this is honestly just really nice to see. It's just very good to look at. And the menu design and all the effects that show up while you're in the game also are just so well made, and I just like to take notice of that. So good job, development team. Like, just look at that animation. There's just so much animation in this game. I mean, none of that was necessary, but it's here, and that shows me that the development team gave enough of a shit to put it there. So thanks, guys. Now, I'm not really gonna say much in terms of the unlockables, but just know that the team here, they understand the gaming community, and yeah, that's it. So in short, Sonic Mania is kind of like a crazy weekend with friends. Like, you have the build-up on Friday, which is a blast. Then you have Saturday, which is filled with whips and turns and music cranking that leads to a mellow Sunday where you just cool down and it all comes to a satisfying ending. It's great, and you should buy it because there are lots of other things that you could be spending your money on. But there's no possible way that they could be just as important as your purchase of this game. Do you want to keep seeing this garbage? Then forget buying groceries or a birthday dick or a birthday gift for your chick, or gas for your car. Just eat trash and bike to work. You'll be alright.